All righty, everybody. How did that go? Give me some feedback. Did you get a hold of anybody? Are you, tell me what happened.
I did not actually get a hold of anybody, but I did call and leave some messages.
Good.
And I only got through 4. But I don't know who is Chuck and Tammy's sponsor.
Denny Robinson.
Denny Robinson.
Oh, Denny. Okay.
Yep. And if that's 5, then 6 would be Trish and Bob Schwinkler.
Okay.
So I
No,
did.
How did it go for you?
Talk to me? Okay.
Yep.
You know what? I ended up texting because I couldn't get hold of him. And because Tammy and Chuck are my front, I'm front line. So I've texted all the way up to Sue Brenchley.
Perfect. Now,
back.
it's not the same to text than it is to call.
I
It's
know, I
different
know.
having the words come out of your mouth than sending a text. It's chickening out, quite frankly, Marcia. And so your assignment is not complete until you actually physically talk to the people. Now, I talked to Denny, I talked to Trish. Alan said he's calling me back. I talked to Sue, and I left Chuck a message on his answering machine. So I am complete. I have to still talk to Alan, and I have to still talk to Chuck. I talked to Tammy yesterday. So anyway, Bonita, how did it go for you?
Good. I talked to both Chuck and Tammy. They're in Missoula. It's their 42nd wedding anniversary, and Tammy was putting her makeup on, but I just, I wasn't able to reach Alan. He didn't answer his phone, and for some reason his mailbox is full, so I couldn't leave a
Yep, I
message.
told him that, so he's aware of that.
So, and I called my direct sponsor, but she didn't answer, but she never answers until evening because she's real busy. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, I messaged Alan, Ed Weens, and he responded back, but I'll call him.
Now, is he in your upline?
He's not, but I'm pretending.
You're pretending. Okay, well, I think you should choose 6 people in your active upline that have vested interest in your success, who will earn money from your success. So make sure you call 6 people in your active upline who will earn money from your success. Dennis?
Yeah, I called and called and called, and I already told you.
Yep.
So I only have 5 people at the top. So I left messages with everybody else. Chuck and Tammy were happy.
Perfect. Yay. Yay. So it's good. It's good to make sure that your upline is aware of your goal. And I don't know about how you guys handle that when you get a call from your downline about they're going to accomplish something big in their business. But when their name comes on my caller ID, I pick up because I know that they're focused and they're going for it. It's not just a random call. So,
well, I also called my number 1 prospect that's going to be one of those people. And so anyway, we're going.
Yeah. Good for you, Dennis. How about you, Peg?
Well, none of you got a hold of Alan because I was on the call with him. And he's like, golly, my phone's blowing up. They're all with Cindy Buck's group. And I said, this is what's going on, Alan, So yeah, I had the whole time speaking with him and lining out what's going on. And so.
Excellent. Have you declared it to 5 other people in your upline?
No, because I've been on the phone.
Declared it to us. We know, so that's 1.
Yeah,
and
I've been on the phone with Alan the whole time. So
okay.
No, not.
So you still got 4 other ones on your list.
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. Harrison, were you trying to say something?
You're
I
muted.
got 3 out of 6 and left 3 messages. I had to text David. He said, text me. And yeah.
Did you text him, call me, or did you text him, I am gold on or before 4th of July, 2021?
I am gold on before July.
There you go.
2020.
Awesome. Okay, well, I'm sure that will deserve a phone call back. So good for you.
Thanks. All right.
Anybody else get a hold of anybody? Cosimo.
Talk to Bob and tried to call Alan and left Weiss and talk to Sue.
Excellent. Excellent. So you're limited in how many people are in your upline. Is that right? Are you, who's your sponsor?
I think I can't contact him. His number is never, I don't know.
Disconnected. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's, the key here is active upline. So if you've been sponsored by somebody who's quit or, at the beach or just not, involved, then they don't count. You gotta, find the people that are really in the trenches in your upline and call them. So are there 6 people that are active in your upline, Cosimo?
I think that's Trish, Ellen, and Sue. That
Okay.
should be the.
Yeah, those are the 3. Okay, perfect. All right, good. Well, then, when you hit the top, you hit the top. That's the way it is. Okay,
I can
perfect.
talk to Tyler.
There you go. Well, you know what? Hey, Cosimo,
Good idea.
why don't you, that's a great idea. Why don't you text Tyler and tell him your goal as well?
Sounds good. Yeah, I will do. Thank you.
Okay, sounds good. Anybody else get a hold of anybody?
I did, Sydney.
Who's that? Who's
I
that?
just
Copycat. Hey,
Yes, I was able to get a hold of my sponsor, Sarah Wilkes. She's platinum. She was excited for sure. Matter of fact, told about this call, so now she knows it on this. That's great. I left a message for my diamond, Dave Struckman, and I got a hold of my upper diamond, Gary Schambach. He was excited for sure, and left a message with the diamond above him, John Bass, and I was just about to call Ed Weeds when you came in, so he's the next call on the line.
there you go. Awesome job, Copycat. Awesome job. Anybody else? Deb?
I was able to send
Yes,
a
Lorraine.
message.
Say, I'm sorry, say it again,
I
Lorraine?
was only able to get send a text message because my upline is Michael Stern. All the other ones left, so
Okay.
I'm directly under Michael Stern. That
Okay.
is still active, but I wasn't able to reach him. I'm with Sandra. Sandra is also in another team, but we're like helping each other. And it's Michael that's our upline. But we
Okay.
weren't able to reach him. We tried to do a 3-way call. So I sent him a text message.
Okay, and who's Michael's sponsor?
Rosemary.
Rosemary. Have you reached out to Rosemary?
No, I don't know how to reach her.
Okay, you might want to call, you should have the phone numbers of everybody in your active upline. So if you don't have Rosemary's phone number, you can actually call ASEA Corporate and ask for her phone number because you're in her downline, and I think that they will give it to you. So
It's actually on your back office page, your dashboard on your back office. It says who your sponsor is and who their number. Oh, she's not your sponsor. Sorry, she's Michael's sponsor. Sorry about
Right.
that.
yeah, there's some levels between Lorraine and Michael also. So, but you can call ASEA Corporate, but you should, and above Rosemary, I think it's Nancy Tennell, isn't it? And then Sue Brenchley.
Yeah.
So you should be real clear, Lorraine, who's in your upline. And you should be definitely leveraging that expertise, right?
Okay.
You shouldn't feel like you're on an island of Lorraine all by yourself trying to figure this out all on your own, okay?
Okay.
Those people are going to make money off you. Those people are your upline diamonds. They are, and I'll tell you what, when I get a call from some random person in my downline, we've got 30,000 people in our downline, so it's hard to keep track of everybody. But when I have somebody call me and say, Cindy, I just want to let you know that I'm going to be bronze, solid bronze, on or before July 4th, 2021. I'm going to go, holy smokes, who is this person? And I'm going to pay attention to you. You're going to be on my radar. My antenna is up as soon as Lorraine's, name comes up on my caller ID. So it is your responsibility to, dust your name off of Michael's Rolodex and, Rosemary's Rolodex, Nancy's Rolodex, Sue Brenchley's Rolodex. They need to know who you are and that you're going for it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
perfect. Oh, and you know what? I think Paul Tyra is in your upline too. Possibly. So anyway, yeah, don't miss out on those folks. They're pretty darn sharp. Okay, anybody else?
I couldn't
Kathy.
reach. Oh,
Hold it, Catherine, go ahead.
Yeah, I got everybody but one, and when I called, it was a fax number, so I got to find out what the real number is.
Okay, and who was that?
Tammy Gates.
Okay, yeah, I'll text you her real number, or Peg can text you her real number.
Well, that's who I got the number from.
Sorry,
Okay.
I didn't recognize that it was her fax number. I'll get it to you, Kathy.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, perfect. All right, Melanie?
Well, I couldn't get a hold of Sue Brenchley, and her thing was full, so I sent a nice text. And also Nancy, I couldn't get a hold of her, but I learned what an SMS message was. And they both had full voicemails, so I sent another nice text. And those are really the people who are
In your upline, great. So you're kind of like Cosimo, and I'm sorry you couldn't talk to Sue because I was on with Sue. But anyway, and she's going to go in the bath now. She's had some rough news this week. But anyway, good for you. I think you might want to take Cosimo's lead and text Tyler Norton as well.
I was thinking that, so great that you mentioned that.
Yep, fantastic. Good job. And anybody else? Who else had reached out?
Cindy?
Lynn, I'm sorry that you weren't I think you came in at the very end. We all announced our goals, what we're going to accomplish on or before 4th of July, 2021. And then our assignment for the past 20 minutes was to call 6 people in our active upline and declare our goal to them. So sorry that you missed out on that. I know you came in a little bit late. That's what we've been doing.
That's all right. I belong to Big Copycat Keith.
Okay, he'll fill you in, right?
I was there.
All right, perfect. All right, Patricia, were you saying something?
Yes, I was. I couldn't reach Ivani, but I text her, which is unusual because I could usually get her.
Yeah.
And I know that Debbie was unavailable, but she's babysitting. So
Yep.
I sent an email to her. And I guess then it would be you.
Yep.
And who's
And then
above you?
Tammy and Chuck Gates are above us.
Okay.
And Denny Robinson is above her.
Okay.
And Trish and Bob Schwinkler are above her.
Okay.
Yeah. So make sure you have all of our phone numbers and yeah, it's great. And what did you say your goal was again, Patricia?
Bronze.
Okay, perfect. Solid bronze. Awesome.
So I can ask Ivani for these numbers, right? Ivani should be able to give
Yes,
them to me.
Ivani has all
Okay.
of them. Yep. And if she doesn't, you can, reach out to us or Debbie or whatever. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
By the way, if you have the professional genie, in your back office team, you can get all the numbers of your upline.
Exactly. Great point. If you're paying $20 a month for that Genie Pro, then you do have your contact information of your upline on that app. So perfect. All right. Well, we're over the bottom of the half hour. Are there any questions or anything anybody else wants to say before? Sandra, did we miss you?
It's okay. I'm pretty much in the same place as Lorraine.
As Lorraine. Okay. But you have the contact information of Michael Stern and Rosemary and Nancy and Paul and
Yes,
everybody?
I'll share that with Lorraine.
Okay, perfect. All right, anybody else wants to say before we wrap it up today? Okay, excellent. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.
Woohoo, go team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you. See ya.